Welcome everyone to A Lesson in Pain, our next pay-per-view event live from the Wolverley Sports and Social Club. We are broadcasting live on YouTube across Europe for this show, so hopefully we get a great audience to watch this pay-per-view event. We kick it off with a pre-show match, a 5-on-5 tag team match featuring Windsor, Bowen, Bond, McKenzie, Bird versus Steele, Smith, Allens, Rio and Rancid. In a pre-show match that had decent reaction from the crowd, the team of Alex Windsor, Dickie Bowen, Garrett Bond, Millie McKenzie and Monty Bird win the match in 10 minutes and 5 seconds when Alex Windsor pins Chris Smith with the Libertine Driver. This gets a 22 overall rating. Mixed bag in terms of the in-ring performances. I think the best was from Dickie Bowen, so that's good on him. As we go into the main card. First up, we have Kip Sabian come out. He's obviously a bit distraught. It was released earlier in the day that he had to have surgery due to the shoulder injury picked up in the match a few weeks ago. We hoped he would be back in time for the pay-per-view, but sadly not. He's had to have surgery and he's going to be out for a while, so he's going to have to drop the title. He's not happy about it. His manager, even Thomas J. Curtis, he is showing that he's sad, but when Kip Sabian looks away, there's a smirk on Thomas J. Curtis's face because he knows he's got an opportunity now. A few weeks ago, he won a battle royal that said he could fight for any title he wanted of his choosing. And as Kip Sabian bids farewell to the crowd and says, "I'll be back soon," Thomas J. Curtis turns to P.T. Crockett and says, "I want my shot tonight." So P.T. Crockett has no choice but to agree, and Thomas J. Curtis is taking on Chris Cage for the AWA Commonwealth Championship tonight in our main event. Kip Sabian clearly enjoyed the freedom to go off script and performed well as a result. P.T. Crockett enjoyed the freedom as well, and Thomas J. Curtis worked the crowd while using his freedom to improvise to his advantage. And he gets a 33 rating overall, very strong from these three, as they put on an entertaining start for the fans. Even though the title has now been vacated, but the title will be taken by someone tonight, and we'll find out later in the show. Next up, we have a match between women's champion Killer Kelly and former Commonwealth champion Nick Flagg taking on the Billington Bulldogs. And in a bout that had decent reaction, Killer Kelly and Nick Flagg defeat the Billington Bulldogs in 12 minutes and 58 seconds when Killer Kelly defeated Thomas Billington with a super kick. This gets a 24 rating overall. Nick Flagg the strongest of the match with 28. Killer Kelly in third with 25. Mark Billington 26. And Thomas Billington falling a bit behind with a 21. The crowd are hot still though, and unfortunately Thomas Billington was off his game. So 24 rating, very good from our first match of the event. And we carry on the show. Next up, we have another match. We have a tag team match for the tag team titles. Tyson, Tbone and Foxcatcher taking on Mike Cash and Tony Pacino of Steel Industries. And in a bout that had decent reaction, Steel Industries defeat Tyson, Tbone and Foxcatcher in 13 minutes and 16 seconds when Mike Cash pinned Foxcatcher, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Steel Industries make defense number 1 of their titles, and they get to 28 rating even overall, very strong. 30 from Foxcatcher, 33 from Tyson Tbone, Tony Pacino 24 and Mike Cash 27. Good to see the more higher rated wrestlers getting the best out of our champions as they try and hang on to the gold. 28 rating overall for this. Very good, I think, from this match. And I believe Renegade have their answer for Steel Industries. Come to meet after the match, Renegade comes down. Mike Cash and Tony Pacino clearly pleased about this development. Connie Steele in the ring as well. She's got a big smile on her face. No Rio in sight. And Soul Killer and Hydrosis look like they're going to be joining Steel Industries. They grab the microphone. We'd like to thank you for offering us this opportunity. We knew this wouldn't come up again. So there was only really one answer we can give you. And as he's saying that, Rio appears behind Connie Steele with a smirk on her face. She grabs Connie Steele, and as the team of Mike Cash and Tony Pacino turn to see what's happened, they get blindsided by Soul Killer and Hydrosis, and they get laid out, and Renegade stand tall as the show pans away from them. 22 rating for this, not too bad. And it looks like Renegade are here to stay, and Steel Industries will have to look to get their revenge on the people who turned them down. Next up, we have another angle. We go into the backstage where Fantasma is getting ready for his match. He looks excited, the Rainbow Warrior. He's a bit hyper as he's looking to face Johnny Rose, who cheated and ended up winning. Fantasma ended up winning last week, but he's not happy about the way it ended, and he wants to prove that he can beat Johnny Rose. His friend Triple B, aka Bam Bam Booyah, comes in and says, "Fantasma, I know you're my friend, mate. Can I have an opportunity? I really want to challenge you. I know I can give you a good match." And Fantasma is a friendly guy. He's happy to do anything. And he says, as long as Petey Crockett's okay with it, sure, we'll make it a triple threat. Triple B and triple threat, yeah. And it looks like that's how it's going to go. The commentators relay the message that Petey Crockett's given the A-OK for this. And in a 26 rating, this is a strong performance from these three as we get into the triple threat match. And in a bout that had decent reaction, Fantasmo defeats Johnny Rose and Triple B in 12 minutes and 38 seconds when Fantasmo pinned Johnny Rose with the skull-crushing finale. Fantasmo makes defense number 3 of his YouTube championship. In the end of this match, Bam Bam Booyah looks like he's picked up the win after hitting a move from the top rope. Fantasmo throws him out of the ring and then hits the skull-crushing finale and picks up the win. So a bit of controversy. Fantasmo costing Triple B the win, but he is the champion, so you're going to suggest that he's going to do that. He's going to try and defend his title. Fantasmo 28 overall, Johnny Rose 23 and Triple B 21. This segment gets a 24 rating as the show rolls on. And next up we have that women's match, the triple threat match, the 3 competitors facing against each other in the final of the Peggy Lee Classic. Athena Fury, Nicole Matthews and Lacey James. And in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, Athena Fury has defeated Nicole Matthews and Lacey James in 13 minutes and 16 seconds when Athena Fury pinned Lacey James. The new champion, or could be the new champion, she gets a shot at the title now after defeating the former champion Lacey James. Will Athena Fury be able to take on Killer Kelly in the future? But this is her moment. Athena Fury has overcome Lacey James and Nicole Matthews to take the title of Peggy Lee Classic winner. And what a moment for her as the streamers come down. 24 rating, 22 rating for Athena Fury, 27 Nicole Matthews, 23 Lacey James. The match got the crowd buzzing, and Lacey James continues to get better at her gimmick, so that's good to know. I believe we're going into the main event of the show. And we are in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd. Thomas J. Curtis has defeated Chris Cage in 12 minutes and 44 seconds by pinfall following interference from Slapshot. Slapshot is the former tag team partner of Chris Cage, a member of Trident. Thomas J. Curtis has won the Commonwealth Championship, and it's been as a result of an attack during the match when the referee wasn't looking by Slapshot with the hockey stick right into the head of Chris Cage. And what is happening? Chris Cage loses, and Thomas J. Curtis is your new AWA Commonwealth Champion. Thomas J. Curtis gets a 29, Chris Cage 25 here, and it gets an overall rating of 26 to send the crowd home happy. Well, not happy because Thomas J. Curtis is not very well liked, but 26 rating, and we have a new champion. Overall then, a 27 rating for this event. The pay-per-view, a lesson in pain. Very good performance from everyone involved. The show has increased our popularity in 13 regions. That's all for this week. Thank you. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another episode. We will be back on Monday, so I hope you have a good weekend and we will see you all soon.